What's up everyone? Nick Hudson, nickhudson.com. Once again, coming back at you. We've got the hamstrings, okay? We're gonna work the backside a little bit today. So, working with athletes, right? So when I work with athletes, where is it in the motion that people pull their hamstring, right? Is it here, right, when they're running? It's actually here when they're taking the stride. That's the snap, okay? That's the eccentric right there where the muscle tears, okay? 90% of those hamstring pulls are in that lengthening when they're reaching, running, okay? So when they're eccentrically reaching that foot forward. It's not on the plant and up. So in order to best strengthen the hamstrings, the best coaches, the best strength and conditioning experts would all agree that we need to lengthen the hamstring and work that eccentric portion, which is the negative, and that will strengthen it in its stretched state. So come with me. Observe. We've got the BladeX here. Now, you can use any kind of wedge, all right, for these deadlifts. Straight-legged deadlift, really, we're just trying to lengthen. Back has to stay pretty neutral, okay? And then the butt goes back. Yes, you'll feel a little stretch in the glute as well, all right? But if you want to add a little resistance, we could use one band in each. However, I've got it set up here, so we'll go after it right now. This is more for balance, okay? So I've got two bands going with one leg, trying to get that lengthening all the way down. Feel the stretch, come back up. And now, you notice I've got the toe elevated on these deadlifts, okay? Toe elevated equals more stretch on the calf, on the hamstring, everything. So, I'm gonna get a little bit more tension there. I'm gonna get a little bit more tension, wrap it around the hands. It's hard to balance. We're working on that as well. Okay, the foot wants to move a little bit. Okay. All right, let's try the other one. Try to come as high as you can where there's still tension on the hamstring. I'm leaning forward even at the top of the motion because I want to make sure that I keep tension on it. And these are so great because you can really concentrate on just going down slow. If you just were to go down slow and then put your foot down and come back up and then work that lengthening, you're doing yourself a huge favor. You know, because what you're doing is strengthening your hamstring in the way that it's gonna bulletproof it, right? And protect it from any of those strains, okay? This is good for anybody. It's not just athletes, right? This is for anybody trying to strengthen the backside, posterior chain. All right, good. So that's our single-legged deadlift. Okay, now, I want to get into some bridges. I like to use a ball with this one, or this little Slamball, medicine ball. We've talked about this before. I love these things. This is great for the bridges because it allows you to, it doesn't move so much. It's the right height, okay? You've seen us do a lot of exercises standing on it, but as far as the bridges are concerned, for me, it's the right height. So we can get that other leg out. Now, obviously, if you're just beginning, we just try to get as high as you can with both feet. All right, make sure that the foot is neutral. We don't want a dorsiflex or plantar flex. Keep it neutral, okay? No pulling up as hard as you can, no pushing down as hard as you can. A lot of people try to do this where they stick their toes out and they try to get the calf involved. No, just try to keep it neutral, okay? Now, I'm gonna do the harder version here. So the leg is about 90 degrees, and then we come all the way up. Yep. And these work a little more isometrically. I'm not bending at the knee or straightening at the knee. So it stays at about 90 degrees. Okay, let's switch that. Find that position there. And I am keeping the ball from rolling forward, right? Because the ball wants to move forward, but it doesn't want to move forward like a hard medicine ball or a Swiss ball. So that's why I like this. It's just a nice in between, and it gets that hamstring. You can also put a plate right on that hip, right? So you can hold a plate. Sometimes just a dumbbell right on the leg there, right on the upper thigh will work. Oh yeah, 2 more. Yeah, these are so great, man. Yeah. All right, so that's it. That's the bridge. Try to find something about that high. I like these. You can pick these up on that A word site. Piggybacking off of that, we're gonna use the slider. So, hamstrings are already pretty tired, right? So just do what you can. Now we're actually gonna put some movement into this, right? Because we can't just do isometric stuff. We gotta put a little movement into it. Now, remember, we've got all of these things in the description that we're gonna be using. So all the equipment, right? It's minimal equipment, but it's good stuff. And I don't care if you use paper plates, I'll be honest with you. You can use whatever you want. Go get a couple of saucers out of the cabinet, right? Go in the Lazy Susan and get something to make you not lazy. And you can use these, but you can see that I'm doing one body part for a lot of these workouts. You can circuit these together. I've said this before. You want to throw this 9-minute hamstring workout in with a chest workout? Go to my treasure chest workout on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe, by the way. Do 9 minutes of chest. Come back and do some sliders. Oh, and then go do some core workout, man. Just mix it up, okay? You can also do this one-legged. I don't recommend it after you're tired, okay? You don't want to pull anything. This is way harder. Make sure you keep the butt up. Way harder, especially after they're tired. Okay, all right. I just needed to show you that. We're gonna use the blades for this one. I gotta get the bands off, and then you can come with me. Oh yeah. Okay. We've got another ball that we'll put in the description. All right, so now that can go under a door, it can go under a weight tree, it can go under a tree root, okay? All right, so lock your heels in under the blades or something. Get the ball under the hips. All right, now we're gonna do some low back extension. Now, just because it's the low back doesn't mean you're not getting glutes and hams, right? Okay, you can do the GHD machine at the gym, or you can follow along with me and just try to do what you can at home. That's why I'm trying to do these workouts with this equipment. Yes, we have minimal equipment. Okay, we make these harder by getting the hips out more, right? Okay, okay, this is harder. And they're tired. Yeah, baby. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Andrea, can you get that shake? Are you getting the shake of my leg? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. That's one thing you can do. Now, all right, I've said this before. One of the best things you can do for your hamstrings is something very, very functional. It's also one of the best things you can do for your abs, for your core, especially the deeper pelvic floor, transverse abdominis, okay? Is a simple jump lunge, okay? If you don't want to jump, that's fine. You can hop. Hopping is different than jumping, right? I like to tell my clients that they don't get the difference in that. But so, as long as we keep it nice and wide, we have to be stabilizing with the glutes and hamstrings, okay? So then we just jump into the next one. That's the key. You can use weights if you want. All right? I'm trying to stabilize, land as smooth as I can, land on both feet. That's the key. Yep. Get the arms into it. All right? I've used this before. It's a simple exercise. Try to do your best. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, you can step back and lunge. You can do that as well. As long as you're stepping back, okay, you're gonna get those hamstrings engaged, all right? I can feel them. And this is a great one to do once you're warmed up. It's a great one to do at the end because the hamstrings were already tired and you don't have to kill your quads for this workout because the hamstring and the glute is given out way earlier. So that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Go. Go. Yeah. Okay. That's hamstrings? Really? Okay, whatever. All right, it's a workout. And you get some conditioning too. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's raise the metabolism a little bit. Thank you. Fried hams and legs for breakfast. I will see you all next time. Don't forget to subscribe. High performance products, baby. High performance training. High performance videos. That's what we're all about. NickHudson.com. I'll talk to you soon. And let's go.